So with the 12th year of Marvel Studios right around the corner, we of course see that they're going to be taking a bold risk at the end of 2020 when it comes to the Eternals. Now we go back to where it all started, Marvel Studios taking risks with unknown properties. So I think it's become rather easy to look at the success that Marvel Studios has today and to dismiss it or to toss them, under the bus, saying that they have a monopoly and that they're just here because, it was just given to them because there wasn't a lot happening in the late 2000s. There's all sorts of reasons tossed at Marvel Studios to try to discredit what they did and what brought them to be the biggest film franchise and biggest studio in Hollywood. And if you were to take a time machine right now back to when Iron Man 1 was first announced that it was in development, you're going to see that everybody laughed at it. You're going to see that the likes of Batman Begins were just out and that film was doing alright. Superman Returns was right around the corner. And of course, the highly anticipated third X-Men and the follow-up to Spider-Man 2 were all around the corner. A lot of people dismissed Marvel Studios and Iron Man as a joke that would never survive. Fast forward 11 years, almost 12 years later, and here they are today. Now Kevin Feige, the man in charge of Marvel Studios, talks about this approach, using lesser known quote-unquote unpopular characters to be able to build up the studio. And here's what he had to say. "I'll let you in on a secret. You just have to make a great movie. You have to work very hard to make a great movie." People did not know Iron Man. I think some of you might have known Iron Man. The people at the biggest pop culture festival in the world knew Iron Man before we made the movie. But most of the movie-going audience of the world didn't. The same thing applies to Chris Evans' Captain America, Chris Hemsworth's Thor, or the Avengers. Guardians of the Galaxy, they said. What are you talking about? A tree and a raccoon in space? And we went, yeah, we think it's going to be fun. So that's great. And that's what we want to keep doing after having the success of Endgame. Keep taking risks and trying something like this Black Widow movie. So there is a little bit more to this in case you guys want to read further into it. There's a couple more quotes I'm not going to go over here, but that is linked in the description down below for you guys. But you just kind of get the sense of how much he loves these characters. He's been at Marvel at this point for about 25 years. So looking at these characters from the outside, he saw how Hollywood was changing. He saw that the big heavy hitters at this point were not moving the amount of merchandise that they should be. I mean, you look at Batman Begins, that film did not make a lot of money. Superman Returns did not as well. And he saw the, changing tide of it and wanted to offer some great new characters that people have never experienced before, because Hollywood was becoming this place where it was just reboot after reboot, same franchise after a same franchise. So why not take a risk with the likes of Iron Man, because you never know what'll happen. And fast forward 11 years and, well, Hollywood domination is what the course was.